Hi guys, good morning. It is day one post Color Street conference. That's why I look like a hot mess express here. It has been such a long couple days. Lots of learning, lots of fun. But I wanted to come on and give you a live application of some of these glitter dips. I'm just going to share this in a couple places and we'll get started. I was actually just laying down and I was like, I'm gonna relax and while my kid is at school and my baby's napping, and then I'm like, I got so much to do. There's no room to relax. All right. So what I'm gonna do is follow along on my pad over here. All right, so let's take a look at all the glitter dip to start, okay? So there are 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I did a little vote in my VIP group, so I'm going to apply the winner because they're all so beautiful. I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to put on. So let's take a look here. This is Cuban Summer. This was actually the runner-up to be applied. Cuban Summer. It's so pretty. It reminds me of like funfetti cake or sprinkles. So that was runner-up. This is Mediterranean Lavender, which you guys have seen me apply before. This started out as a limited edition set and now has made it into the collection because everyone loved it. This is Lisbon Nights. And this, believe it or not, is not black. It's like a really, really dark blue. This one was number 3 to be voted to put on, which I think is probably going to be my next one, Paris Couture. This reminds me of like a unicorn. This will probably be the next set after that one that I apply. I'm just going to keep wearing these. This one is Danube Cool. This reminds me of Frozen, like Anna and Elsa. So pretty. And then this was the winner, Monte Carlo Jackpot. So that is the one that we're going to apply today, okay? So I'm just gonna get, I'll just use the pads that come in it. All right. I'm going to put this, I'm just getting an alcohol pad. All right, so I'm gonna open it up and show you what you get inside. Like I always do, I'm gonna fold this camera down, but I will be able to see your comments. So if you are watching and you're watching a replay, please comment replay because, all right, there we go. Because I love to know who's watching and from where, always. So I'm just making sure that my camera setup is okay. And there we are. Okay, so in each package, you get, and our packaging is going to change soon, but it will still contain the same. You'll get 1 set of nail strips. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing where, okay. One set of nail strips. You'll get 1 set of prep pads. Can you tell I'm tired? And you'll get 1 mini nail file. Okay. So the prep pads are to literally prep your nails. You want to get any oil off that you have on your nails. So I'm going to use a different prep pad just because I like to save these lovely ones. And of course I already have a file. Okay. So you just take it out and just clean off any residue that you have going on in your nails. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And I do believe that this is kind of blurry right now, but it will not be blurry later for some reason. Facebook is doing that lately. Okay, so my nails are nice and clean. We're gonna put that aside. All of these have a little bit of a pull tab here, so you can open this very easily. Inside comes 2 sets of strips, 1 and 2, okay? So sometimes I try to do one whole set, my nails with 1 set, so I have 1 left over. So I am gonna try and do that today again. So I'm gonna put this one aside. And the first thing I like to do is lay out my nails, okay? So I figure out which ones are gonna fit. So I always use 2 for my pinkies because this is like a tapered one. So this will be for my pinkies. This will be for my ring finger, my middle finger, my index finger. Yes, it really is this easy. I know that I do this a lot, so you think that I'm a pro, which I guess I am. I also use 2 for my thumbs because one thumb is bigger than the other. And there we go. So we got all of this left over, by the way. Okay. So it really, once you get kind of started and can figure out which ones fit your fingers best, then it's really easy for you to put them on. So let's start with the pinkies first. We're going to pull off the plastic. We are going to pull this gray tab, and this is the actual nail strip, okay? We're going to pull off this little tab because we don't need that. And then all you're gonna do is just set it down gently on your nail. Make sure that it's centered, and then press it down. I like to press down from the cuticle up. And of course it's not centered. Some of them have a little bit more give. These glitter dips you can actually reposition. You see I just pulled it off, but a lot of them don't. So I would be really check and make sure that it's where you want it to go before you press it down. Okay. So we're gonna press down, 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 all the way around, all the way to the edge of my nail. You see that's the edge of my nail right there. Hang on, because I didn't get out the file. I sometimes like to use this, and I'll show you why. Hi, Kara. All right. So with this is also good if you have one of these rubber ones, cuticle pushers. It's really good to like go in around the edge, but you don't need it. It's just a little thing that I love. All right, so we're gonna just score the edge, and pull down. All right, now we have this extra bit left over. I'm gonna save it because you never know when you need another accent piece, okay? Always save it. Now, this is a chunky glitter nail set. So I always tell everybody to have a nail clipper on hand because you see right here, there's this one big chunk of glitter hanging off. And if I file it down, I might get the whole glitter to come off and end up with a chip in my nail, right? These are for us who are totally anal about our nails. So what I do is I snip that piece of glitter, okay? I'm snipping it so when I file it, it doesn't leave a hole. Okay. And that's an awesome trick for just the, oh my gosh, these are amazing. All right, so I'm gonna use this one on the other side. All right, it is a little big, so I'll show you what to do. Peel off, remove the tab. I'm gonna use the smallest side to apply. So if you're using a strip that's a little too big, you want to line up one side and any hangover you want to be on another side. Okay. So you'll see I have a little bit of hang over here, and I just use my nail to kind of push it into the corner. I'm gonna fold it over a little bit. Gonna give it a little score, and I'm gonna pull it down, okay? I'm going to save this, so I can use that another time. I'm checking to see if I have any glitter pieces. I don't. All right, so this extra half that's falling over, all I'm gonna do is pinch it off with my nail. All right, these don't need to be cut. They are made of real nail polish, so they're actually pretty pliable. All right, they're not made of vinyl or plastic or anything like that, so they're actually a little bit more forgiving. All right, I do have one piece of glitter here that I want to snip. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous, and these are so me. I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna move on. So what I'm doing is I'm using one strip on 2 nails. I don't know if I mean, you didn't notice that before because I used 2 strips, but what I'm gonna do going forward is use one strip on 2 nails, okay? So I'm going to place it, snip it, or rip it, and place it again really quickly. And then so what I'm gonna do is give it a little scoring. Score it, score it, score it, pull down. I'm gonna take this piece, I'll go back and file, but I'm gonna take this piece and I wanna place it as fast as I can. All right. So see how that fits my nails perfectly. If you have longer nails, you might not be able to do this, but it's a great way to get more out of your set. Okay. Give it a little file. And it's good. We'll give this one a little file. See if I have any glitter pieces that hang off. I do not. So I'm gonna give a little file. And you'll see the ripping technique and scoring technique doesn't leave a lot extra on there, so you have to do less overall filing, which is great. I do have one little tiny piece of glitter here. Okay. All right, good, good. So that's 2 done. See how fast this actually goes? And I'm being kind of slow and careful because I'm trying to be perfect with these. I also feel like I have something going on with my eyes. I need to go to the eye doctor. I need to get my glasses fixed. All right, whoops. Same thing, so this is the whole process. It's funny, a lot of my VIPs are probably thinking like, she's wearing one whole set. For me to be wearing one whole set is really, really rare. I always mix sets. Or do fun designs. I never wear one whole set just the way it's planned to be worn, but these sets are so gorgeous. Like, I can't even tell you what this looks like in person. It is incredible. This glitter is incredible. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Roberta. These are just so pretty. And we actually got these all for free at the convention. I got about, I think maybe, what was it, 15 sets total for free at convention. We got some of the new fall. So yes, I do know what's coming out in the fall, but I'm not gonna tell you because they are not for customers' eyes yet. But we do know what is coming out this fall, the shades, the designs, and glitters of the fall. And we do know what's coming out for Halloween. But like I said, we're not able to disclose that yet, but know that there are some really fun things coming up. But, you know, they gave us some of the new stuff, which was amazing. Very unexpected to, you know, go and get so much. There were 2,000 of us at convention. There are about 35,000 stylists. Actually, I should check because I just had someone sign up, so I can tell you the actual number. But it is still a very, very new company and a new opportunity. It really is, you know, you hear a lot of people say it's ground floor, but this really is. I mean, their last convention was 300 people, and they had just started the company, and now we're at 35,000. And so I joined about 8 months ago, and when I joined, there were only 7,000 people in the company 8 months ago. So now you can see what amazing growth this company has done in just 8 months. It went from 7,000 to 35. That's insane. And there are still states that don't have really any. And oh, Kara, it was so much fun. I'm so tired because it was a lot of work too. I mean, it wasn't like I was just sitting at the pool, which I wished I was. There wasn't too much downtime, especially, you know, when you're a leader, you want to, you know, meet up with your teams. And it was a great opportunity for me to meet like all of my executives and really like meet with them and pick their brain. Sorry about that. That was yesterday's sleeping alarm going off. Because I was in Las Vegas, so it's a different time there. Actually, it wasn't yesterday's. Yesterday I got up at 4 in the morning to catch my plane home. It was crazy. So gorgeous. Oh, my mask. Would you believe that I made that mask and first of all, I left it there because I couldn't even look at it anymore because I was so mad. My mask, you know, we were supposed to have this contest. We didn't even have it. I spent a lot of money to make that mask, a lot of time to put it together, and there wasn't even a contest. It didn't even end up happening. I was super annoyed by that. So yeah, it was pretty much just a waste of losing my fingerprints. But in my book, I won first place. I really, really worked hard on that to like win, but there was no contest after all. All right, got a little bit of hangover going here. Pull that off. Yeah, so that was a super bummer. That was pretty bummed. So I actually left it there. Two of the girls, on my team were staying later in the day. So at 4 in the morning, I went up to their room and dropped them at their doorstep. I was like, I'm not taking this home. I sat with it on the plane because I didn't want it to get wrecked. And we didn't even use them. I mean, well, I took it to the party, but there was no contest. All right, so we're almost done. This is my weird nail. I got it caught like in the car seat, so it broke off funny. So the thumbnail is the only one that I can't use 2 on. I'm not sure why, but... Hey, Kara, if you're still on, in a little bit, I'm going to pop into your party and we're going to do a last minute reboot and thank yous and all the drawings for the contest. So stay tuned for that. We're just getting the little extra off there. All right. Now, your nails are dry when you're done, but I like to tell people don't go swimming, don't go in a hot tub. You want to just kind of handle them with care for the next hour. I say like you could go to the bathroom, wash your hands, whatever, but I would not go swimming for a couple hours. I would not go into a hot tub for a couple hours. I would definitely not take a shower for at least an hour. Give these things time. They're 95% dry, so you want to give them time to finish drying. Once they hit the air, they continue to dry, and they'll continue to dry throughout the day. I like to apply them before bed because you're not doing anything. You're just sleeping. And it gives them a great opportunity to just get really, really dry and kind of set. But I know that's not always, can't always do that. Like for me, my kids are, my one kid is at school and my other is asleep. So this is always a good time for me to do my nails. So that's when I do them. I do them when it's, a good time. All right, so I'm using this tool because I have a weird nail here. This is so gorgeous. I'm so excited about this color. These are Monte Carlo Jackpot. These were my favorite as soon as I saw them. They're so Maria. As soon as I saw them, I knew that I was going to put them on. All right. I'm going to save this. So I have a whole other strip left. You want to put it on the shiny part. So I have 3 pieces. I have 3 pieces and a whole nail and a whole nother strip left to do my nails again. Now, if you know me, you know that I am going to save these and use it again. All right, so I'm just going to use this side to just cut it because I don't want to use my nails that are drying. Just get that to move and pull it up. And that's it, folks. We are done. These are dry. You can go about your day. That's why I love doing my toes, because you can literally put your shoes on and you don't have to walk like with your feet. Try to walk on your feet with your toes in the air and you like look ridiculous. You're like walking on your heels. So I'm gonna go take a bunch of pictures of these because they're so pretty. All right, so that's that. Super, super fast. Look at them, they're gorgeous. I know, it's such an addiction. You want to just keep putting them all on. Put them on, go for it. These are so gorgeous. I can't even tell you how pretty these actually are. These would be amazing wedding nails for a bride. They're so pretty. It doesn't even do it justice because it's a picture. All right, so I'm gonna go finish working. I'm gonna watch A Little Orange Is the New Black while I do it. I have so much to catch up on and so much to tell everybody. If you are watching this from a party or watching the replay, please make sure you tag me in replay and say hi and tell me where you're watching from. Share this on your page. Sharing is caring. I love when people share. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the sleeve. We're gonna put them back in the sleeve, and I'm not gonna spend the time right now to show you, but what we're gonna do is put them back in the sleeve, and then we're going to crimp the top with a flat iron to heat seal them, because we wanna keep the air away from them, because once they hit the air, they dry. It is not recommended by Color Street that you reseal your strips. They are designed for a one-time use. However, sometimes we as stylists only use half of them, so we reseal them. It is not guaranteed to keep your strips, but I have had, and lots of other stylists have had great luck. I've never had any dry out yet, and I've been with the company for 8 months. So I do recommend that if you have leftover, you try to save them instead of throwing them out. And you know what, if they do work, that's great. And if not, you know, it's sad, but oftentimes they do. The reason I'm telling you that it's not guaranteed is because as a director, I can't advise you to seal them, but I seal them and it works out really well for me, and I'm able to use my strips at a later date. So it's something that you might want to try and see if it works for you. But we'll just stick them all in here. Actually, I'm going to put these in a separate. Because if you see what I do, so I'll show you. When I use a set, this isn't even all of them, it's just as much as I can hold in my hand, I reseal them. So I have like half sets, I have leftover nails, and it's great because you can use them for accent nails. So just an idea, like I said, not guaranteed, but here, let's see. A fun thing to try if you have leftover instead of throwing them in the trash. Have a great day, everybody. If you're not in my VIP group, join over in my VIP group. The link is on this business